I don't even know where to start on it. Really don't. But let me get business out of the way first. Presenting sponsor of this press conference is C4 Energy, which has been a partner for us for, I don't know, about 3 years now. And I'm proud to announce that they are now the official energy drink of WWE. And they will be the co-presenting partner of SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio this year. So it's an amazing partnership. Really excited to do it and have them help usher in this new time in WWE. So let me get the business off the table before I start trying to think and, I don't know, probably get emotional or something. You hear a lot of hyperbole coming into these things. Greatest WrestleMania of all time, biggest WrestleMania of all time. You know, we're going to do all this, we're going to do all that, we're going to shift the world, blah, blah, blah. A lot of times that stuff is said, and you humor it and you move on. I do feel like after watching that, this was the biggest WrestleMania of all time. I really do. And when you break it down, I have spent the last 4 days getting text messages that say things like, we just, you know, here's where we're at 12 o'clock for the world or for merch sales or anything. And I'm like, let's say that was at 3 o'clock. It opened at 12 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, I get the text that we just blew last year's number out of the water. Set a record. We set records this week for social media, by far. We set records for merchandise, by far. We set records for sponsorship, by far. And just destroyed records for gate. This was legitimately, on every metric, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. We had 72,755 in attendance tonight, for a total, no matter what Snoop Dogg says, of 145,298 fans across 2 days of WrestleMania. That does not include NXT, that does not include the world, that does not include any of that. And I'm just going to say it again because I'm digesting it. 145,298. And I don't know how to say it any more than that this was just the biggest WrestleMania of all time. And now that it's here and it's sort of over with, it's sort of all sinking into me, and it's kind of crazy to think about. I'll talk about the show a little bit. I thought last night's show was great. I thought it did exactly what it needed to do, which was set the table for tonight. That's a testament to the talent that were in it. It's a testament to the 72,000 plus fans that froze their ass off to enjoy it. Somebody said to me, well, this crowd seems a lot more lively because they're not frozen. You know, it certainly adds to the excitement level. But again, I thought last night set the table for tonight perfectly, and I thought that sort of everything we did tonight then delivered across the board. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre was just off the chart. When you create a new championship, whether people debate there's a lineage to it, not, whatever that is, however you want to look at it, you're creating a new championship. And I was thinking about this earlier today, because this is the process I went through, creating a new championship. How do I get that championship to be as big as it possibly can be? How do I make it mean everything that it can? How do I make it where everybody should want to win it, I give it to Seth frickin' Rollins, and I let him go to work. That's it, right? And I just let him run with it. And you saw it tonight, what he did with it. Became this unbelievable symbol of success that Drew McIntyre was obsessed with winning, almost as much as he was obsessed with CM Punk. And everything that he was saying about Seth Rollins, that you are obsessed with Cody's story and it will be your downfall, ended up being his downfall, his obsession with CM Punk. I will congratulate Drew McIntyre's on beating Seth Rollins and achieving a moment in front of 72,000 fans that he didn't get to do before, but actually creating a bigger moment in front of 72,000 fans than he would have created even if back then he had won it in front of a house full of people. The moment tonight was epic. And then I will put over Damian Priest for a performance that, as far as I'm concerned, sticks it up everybody's ass. That thought he was the biggest failure and the stupidest guy in the world for not cashing in all these times when he did it, because he did it at the biggest Wrestlemania of all time in an epic way. Congratulations to them. I want to congratulate Bayley. Bayley is like a foundation here for the women's division. See, I don't know that the women's division was all at Gorilla when she came up. I don't know that I've ever heard them louder, because they do that, they do that for everybody, but it was something different about when she walked up. It's just who she is as a performer, it's who she is as a human being. She's a foundation, and a lot of times because of that, she gets overlooked by people, right? She's just so steady and so good and so always there in the right place. You can count on her for anything, and because of that, sometimes she's not thought of in the same, echelon sometimes, and she is. She absolutely is, and I'm so happy that she's acknowledged for that tonight in front of this crowd and the biggest WrestleMania of all time. So, very exciting. I congratulate Logan Paul on another epic outing. You get in the ring with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, you put on that kind of performance, whether you walk whether you walk out as champion or you don't walk out as champion. What a performance. Like, just a guy that every single time he goes out there proves why his choice to be here in the WWE and not be doing the other things that he was doing before, to have sort of cemented himself as a WWE superstar. Man, he's so good. It's hard for me sometimes to sort of think about actually how good he is, given the fact that he's only done this a handful of times. It's crazy. And then Cody. Before I talk on Cody, let me talk about Roman. There's a lot of banter about, greatest of all time. You can make arguments for a lot of people in that, and there's a lot of metrics that you could measure that by, or opinions, or whatever that is. If he is not he is one of, absolutely for certain, the greatest of all time. To do what he has done, to overcome all the things in his career and the positioning and the stuff that he had to get through and hung in there to get where he needed to be, to deal with his physical issues and his health issues, to overcome, to the pandemic, to overcome, just everything that he has had to deal with on the way here, and then to go out there and put on a run like nobody has ever put on before. A run of just epic moments, epic storytelling. I see that word cinema thrown around a lot. But it really is. It's changed. There's few guys that come along in our business where you say during that period of time that they were in it, they changed the industry. He changed the industry. I mean that in front of the camera. I mean that behind the camera. He's changed the industry. He's that good. Can't say enough good stuff about him. And then to do what he did tonight with Cody Rhodes and complete that and it's not completing the story, it's just getting to the end of this chapter, because he's going to go on a whole new story now that is going to blow people's minds, I think. And I know he's going to take it to a whole nother level, but I can't tell you how much respect I have for Roman Reigns. And then Cody, the hardest thing I think in this business right now is to make a babyface, and to make a babyface that almost everybody likes, that people just aren't, booing because it's the right fun thing to do at the moment or whatever, like to buy into that story and be that guy. Cody's that guy, but he's not that guy because it was manufactured. He's that guy because he's just that guy. He's the right human being. He's the right person. He's everything you want to believe in. He's everything you want to get behind and see fight. It's all that. I'm so happy for him. And when you talk about overcoming things, he's got to go back and look at his career and the things he's done. He's forged his own path. He has done it all, and it's a testament to him and who he is as a person. He's never quit. He's never given up. When one road shut down, he went to another road. When that road shut down, he made his own goddamn road. But all of them, they led back here, and to where his dream always was. And man, without getting emotional about it, I could feel his dad today. I really could. I could feel how proud he was. I could feel him looking down when I got in that ring with him. I could feel him out there with us. It was an incredible moment, not just as a performance, an incredible moment for a human being. And he means a lot to me. He means a lot to everybody here. And I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. And I know he's going to do amazing stuff now on this run. So super exciting. Tomorrow night last Monday we set a record for the largest gross in the history of domestic television for WWE, and that record will last till tomorrow because we're about to smash it tomorrow night. It's already past it. And then also over the next few days you're going to see our talent everywhere. When we say we're taking WWE to a whole nother level, the amount of press, the amount of media appearances, the amount of coverage for WrestleMania, you're going to see our talent tomorrow on The Tonight Show. Pat McAfee's back at WWE World tomorrow. He's going to have the winners from tonight there, and he's also going to have John Cena as a guest tomorrow, which is epic. John's agreed to go on his show, so super exciting. Before I open it up to questions, I just wanted to cover off on one thing because I keep hearing it. Paul Heyman started, well, he didn't start it, I suppose, but Paul Heyman made a big deal out of it on Friday night. The new era, talked about it being my era, all that. It's not my era, it's our era. When I say our, I mean everybody in WWE. The people that endured, the people that hung in there, the people that trusted, the people that over the last year, whatever it's been, gave their sweat and tears to get to where we are, because somewhere along the way, they trusted a process that led them to remembering how much fun this is, how much of a privilege it is for us to be able to do it, how great this can be. We all started kind of in a similar place where we just thought this was the greatest form of entertainment in the world, and we wanted to do it and work our asses off at it and make fans all around the world, or make a product that they could all enjoy and that they could love again. And so it's, while people are throwing my name at the top of it, it's their era every bit as much as mine. I can't do this without all of them. I need them to do it. And two of the people at the very tippity top of that, one is new here, but has just been, no pun intended, a game changer. Lee Fitting. From a production standpoint, from what we're doing, from the look, the feel, all of it. You see changes happening every week on TV, and there's going to be more of them, but you see them, and I see people excited by them and just loving the changes that are made. But I'm telling you, there's so much more to come. Like, we made a conscious decision together to sort of, Lee, Nick, and myself, to slowly roll out some of those changes over time. There's a lot more coming. But when I tell you Lee Fitting, man, I love working with him. He has a passion for this just like we do. Might be new here, but man, he's all in. And for me, he's the kind of guy that I want to go to work for. I want to do stuff to make his job easier, and I want to collaborate with him, and I want to make things better with him. So I can't say enough good stuff about him. A lot of the change that you see and a lot of the success that you're seeing comes from Lee Fitting. And then Nick Khan. I can't even begin to describe the change that he's made here. And as if you wanted to boil it all down to a spear tip, it should be, he should be mentioned in the top of that. It's his era too, because there's nobody right now, I don't even know how to say it. It's such an amazing partnership with a guy that I have so much respect for, that, man, it just clicks. And he's the biggest difference maker I've ever seen. And together, I can promise people, with everything else I just mentioned, with Lee, but with Nick at the top of it, there's no ceiling on this. We're going to take it places it's never been before. So I just want to thank those guys that say, when they say whatever era they want to call it, no, that's for you just as much as it is for me. And then the last thing I'm going to say is, damn, my wife looked good, right? She didn't lost a step. Can't even tell you what I'm thinking right now. No. So great to have her back home. Right? I get her home all the time, but like, to have her back here, to see the doubt leave her by being here for the last few days, to see her confidence come back, and to know that this is her home. All of you, all of us, all of this business, it's her home. And as much as anybody on the planet, she belongs here. And hopefully she knows that now. So, happy to have her back. So before I say any other mushy crap, somebody ask a bad question.
Jeremy Clowney, GQ Sports. First, congratulations on an amazing night. What is it like seeing some of the biggest stars in the world come to Wrestlemania? From Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg, Jason Kelsey, George Kittle. This is almost like the Super Bowl, if not bigger. How does this feel?
It's amazing. Um, I'm a big believer in if you build it right, they'll come. And that if it's entertaining, everybody will watch. It doesn't matter who they are. And I think you're at a place now where people grew up with this. You know, if you're, unfortunately for me, if you're of a certain age, you watch me. You watched our generation. Those people are now, they've moved up the line. Now those are the people that are the big stars, right? They were kids watching us, and now they're stars, and they love this, and they love what we do, and it's cool, and it's fun. And if we give them the product that they can enjoy and think is cool and have fun, which seems like we're doing right now, because they're all here and they're coming out in droves, and that's awesome to see. The truth is, for me, there were 72,000 plus celebrities in that audience tonight, because the biggest stars we have here, to me, and it's why you see sometimes some of these set designs getting smaller. We talk about it all the time. I don't want to showcase the newest technology in video boards or the newest technology in lasers or lights. I want to showcase the people that came to the show. So if we pack 15,000, 30,000, 72,000 into a building, I want to showcase all of them. And I want them to be loud, and I want them to go crazy, but I want to show the world every single one of them, because they're the big stars here. So I'm happy that recognizable people are coming, but to me, the stars are every single person that buys a ticket and comes to our shows.
Hi, Kristen Clark with ageofthenerd.com. Back here.
Thank you. I don't know why I can never find the person that's talking.
All good. So, congratulations on an amazing WrestleMania. And the word innovation has been tossed around so much throughout this weekend. We saw a lot of it at this WrestleMania. Can you talk about or tease a little bit about what more innovation we're going to continue to see? I know you touched on some of that earlier with your comments.
Thank you. Thanks for the question. And one, thanks for noticing, I guess. Yeah, look, we're just trying new stuff and seeing what works and what doesn't. The stuff that doesn't work, all right, we just won't do that one again. The stuff that works, amazing. Let's not run it into the ground, but let's do some cool stuff. We're trying things. We're trying different camera angles. We're trying different shots. We're just, you know what we're doing? Having a shitload of fun, right? And just, we talk about it all the time, all of us, Nick, Lee, myself, everybody. And the ideas are coming from everywhere now. It's amazing to me to go on the floor in the afternoon and have people that I've never heard say, hey, what if we tried this? And like, all right, let's try it and see where it goes and see what it does, right? I love having that, and the ideas, collaborating. I'd rather have all the ideas than a few of them, right? And then pick the ones we want to do and let's run with them. So they're coming from everywhere now. We're collaborating with everybody, and to me, that's what's going to make this special. And as far as innovation goes, I don't even think we've scratched the surface yet of the stuff that we're going to come out with in the next year or two. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And as The Rock would say, just enjoy the ride.
What's going on, legend?
Hey, man.
Listen, Evan Mac World's podcast. I'm sitting here with my wife, WrestleMania 40, my best friend, right? We're up here, you in my home state of Pennsylvania. And your lovely wife's music hits, right? And I'm watching my wife mark out. And your wife comes out, says, are you ready? She says it's the Triple H era. You just kind of said it's everybody's era. But as I watch you, and I watch this, and I don't know what era we're in, but damn, what's it like being Triple H right now? How you feeling, brother?
I wasn't sure where you're going with all that. Yeah. It doesn't suck. You know what I mean? I'm loving what I do. That's the biggest thing for me. If when TKO went down and Ari Emanuel talked to me about this, I said, I just want to have fun. So if it's fun, I stay. If it's not, I'll go figure out something else. We're having fun. I want everybody here to have fun. Right when the signature was playing tonight, which you like the new signature?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool, right? A guy, Sicily, did it at the studio. He's amazing. When that was playing, I picked up my headset and I said, biggest thing we want to remember tonight, everybody, have fun. Enjoy this. If this is fun, everybody loves it. If we're having fun making it, you're going to have fun watching it. That's what I believe. So, what's it like to be me right now? Pretty fun.
Mike Hoppinger, ESPN. Triple H, congrats on a great night. Earlier, Cody Rhodes said that after he walked through the back, he was presented with the same gold watch that his father, Dusty Rhodes, pawned off to send him to acting school by yourself, Nick Khan, Chris Pritchard. And obviously, a touching moment for him. I'm just wondering, how did that all come about, if you can walk us through it?
I don't know, but Cody's a stooge, right? We want to do something special for him. It's a special night for him. The storyline thing. This finish the story. It's not a fabricated thing. It's real. Bruce was very close with Dusty. I was very close with Dusty. So I know what this means to Cody. I know what this business means to him. And as I said before, he's a right human being. So, it was Nick's idea. Nick had this amazing idea, and Bruce, I'm just along for the ride a little bit. Nick's idea, I thought it was great. Bruce went and, super sleuthed down this watch that was the exact same watch that Dusty had to present to Cody, and we just wanted to give him, something that in some way commemorated his dad being here when this happened, because he was.
One more question.
Bernard Collara, French journalist for the 10 Sport. So my question is about Backlash. What are you feeling about the first premium live event in France? Can you explain the decision to go to Lyon? And are you already thinking to the future and maybe Paris Stadium in the future? Thank you.
So I didn't catch the second half of that. What was?
Are you already thinking to the future and maybe a Paris Stadium after Lyon?
Oh, yeah, sure. So, and I'm excited to go to France. One thing I can tell you is when we go there for live events, everybody comes back and says, "You got to go to France. We got to book a big event in France." It's what everybody says. I think we're gonna blow this one out. I think it'll be spectacular. I think that people will love it. I think the crowd in France is going to be off the chart good, and that is going. That look. Everybody always says, we want this, we want that, we want pay-per-views, we want WrestleMania. You know how you do it? Be the biggest, loudest crowd we've ever heard, and we put you on the list after that, right? And I think when we go to France, we will do an event there, and if France shows out and blows us away, then we will certainly be putting France on the checklist of we need to go back here in a bigger way very soon. So. That's the name of that, man. For me, I can't wait to get there. So.
All, thank you so much.
No, that was it. I couldn't remember if he said that was the last one or not. I knew you were thinking if he said one more. I was waiting for the cue. Get the hook. Get him out of there. Thank you guys all for coming. Thank you for an amazing week. This has been a spectacular event, and I know all of you come here, one, to enjoy it, but two, to help spread the word of what WWE is. So thank you for that, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one. I appreciate all of you. Thank you.